Ever since that, like, last update they did, the game loads fucking slow.
Which you should appreciate, or should have appreciated, because those days are over. We have reports of seismological disturbances from the underside of the island. That leads me to believe that the Imagined Order are not only active, they're gathering forces. The Imagined Order is playing with a fire that will consume every world we know and every world we've yet to discover. So hurry home. Well, we still have one.
I'm Joel McHale, and my career is finally relevant. Talk soup. At least I don't have to see his face. I've never really liked him. He's always come off as like an asshole to me. He just has that thing. Oh my god, there we go. What? What? What the fuck? Oh my god, what happened to this stupid retarded team? Good lord, fucking, oh my god, they don't say anything. They all run off together. And then they get into a fight that they can't even, like, fight. You know? This is stupid every time. I hate it because it's like, they're the ones that, like, it's like that last round I played the other day. There was, like, everybody was talking, and we could have won when the guy went AFK. He was like, I'll be right back. And then we were like, oh, we'll just wait on him. So we waited, we healed up, and then the stupid bruh, you know, the fucking curly-haired shithead, fucking retarded fucking waste, a mistake of life, you know, decides to run off and fight somebody. And then you hear him just like, and all of a sudden you just hear, because he goes down. So it's like, great, the other guy isn't back. And they're always the ones that are like, bro, you're trash. Yeah, because I ran into like 4 people thinking I'm fucking LeBron James. Like, you're fucking retarded ass. Stupid idiot. It's always the people that literally put themselves in the shittiest like situations that are gonna go ahead and blame everyone. So that's the thing. They hear a gunshot come from like one area, and because they hear a gunshot, it immediately means let's go run over there and get killed. So that's what happened. By the time I got there, the one dude went down. I was trying to like help his buddy who went down, and then when his buddy goes down, then he goes down, and then he's in there picking him up. So the other guy was above them. He should have picked him up, which he didn't do anything. Just let his teammate, like, I don't know what he did. He was standing right next to him. I turned to go heal that person, and then I started getting shot. So I built around them, went to go deal with that person who, like, and that's what like pisses me off, is like, they don't even fight you, they just shoot at the wall. Like, every time I shoot at a fucking wall, I get lasered by somebody else. The dude's just shooting at the wall because, like, that's how they play, you know. They play like a bunch of fucking simpletons. They play the most like stupid basic shit, and then they get lucky because half our team is just like so gung-ho. You know, like, oh, I got good weapons, I got mats, now I'm gonna go run up to 4 people with my whole teammate, with my team 150 meters behind me, and then die and blame it on them. You know, like, it's like, I thought we were supposed to be a squad. We are supposed to be a squad, but you're playing like solo because you think you got main character syndrome because you're still in high school and didn't realize that the world is more important than your shitty existence. So that's just the way people play this game, you know, because they're fucking stupid. That's what happened. That's what happened. I was just like grabbing stuff, and then they started marking. But they gave me some time to get there, which I'll give them that. But they, instead of like fighting from a distance, which like one person was doing, the other two decided to close the gap on like the other three players who had them outnumbered and thus outgunned. And that's what happened. Like, I didn't even realize that all my teammates were down. I could have sworn that dude picked him up. It was like happening in front of my face, and I turned my back. They watch too much anime. They watch shit. They watch too much of YouTube. They're stupid. They watch all this scripted garbage with like heavily edited cuts and crap. Like, I don't know. I'd rather just survive to the end and have the last fight be like a legit fight than a bunch of 13-year-olds running to like the sound of gunshots recklessly and carelessly. That's all it is. That's why this game fucking sucks now, because it's not even... That's why the community sucks too. It's just a bunch of kids like asking a question, what is your favorite gun? And then they put a picture of the gun so that way they don't get their posts removed or whatever. And then the mods don't even care about like double checking the quality of the crap that they post now, because you tell them that their submissions are crap and they're just like hurt, you know, because they like the game so much, but you tell them that their contribution, their garbage contribution to memes and humor is garbage, and like they just kind of like, you know, they just like they repelled everyone away from the game with their annoying fucking... First, they're annoying because they're young. They're annoying because they're stupid. They're annoying because they're trying to be your friend because they're not social, like within physical proximity. They don't go out with their friends. They're too busy just talking to each other via text and crap. You know, these are the kind of people where they'll go into a random chat room and say hi, and nobody says hi back. And they're like, I'm gonna kill myself because my life is so depressing because nobody pays it. That's all they want is attention. Just attention while not acting like they don't want attention. It's just stupid and petty and dumb shit. Don't be calling out people who watch too much YouTube. I watch 70 plus hours a week. Yeah, but you have that, you've told me you have that premium, so it's like you pay for your ability to skip ads and do this and do that. Like, these kids are watching, like, they're just watching the most garbage, like, popular crap, you know? Some people still make Fortnite content, and they basically think that the content creators work with, like, Epic and have, like, insider knowledge. That's just how stupid it is. When clearly, like, the company has realized that it's best to just keep these kids in the dark and just anticipate everything, because that works better than teasing them with stuff. The teasing for the season needs to be there if there's already hype. But since they expect it now, it's like they figured it out. It's like we shouldn't be, like, catering to the kids so much. Well, I mean, no, you're right. I'm just saying no as in, like, it's not... I don't think that's why, you know? Like, they do watch too much anime. But I don't think that's what gives the main character syndrome. What gives the main character syndrome is the fact that they watch these content creators, you know, that constantly have to, like... They just have to shit out content in order to be relevant, you know? Once you stop contributing garbage to the fucking garbage machine, then your garbage becomes irrelevant. That's all it is. That's why. It just sucked because, like, for some reason the game loads slow. Like, it was before the crashes even happened. Like, last week when I played this, it was whatever recent update they did. Every time they do an update, it like messes up so much stuff. Because the beginning of this season 2, when I would load up a game, the game wouldn't even let me start on the starting island. And then just a couple days ago, I was on the starting island. And then now, like, every game I played, it loads me after the bus has kicked me off. I'm like free falling in the sky. That's how long it takes. Which sucks, because it's... I can't like figure out who's talking. They can't figure out if I'm talking. We can't coordinate a landing spot. That's why that one person landed like in the beginning. I landed in the middle of the map, and the other two people landed like at the end of the bus route. They all still managed to like meet up, which is crazy. We managed to meet up, which is like smart. But as soon as they got bored, that's the thing. They get bored. If you're gonna play this game and you're gonna get bored while playing it, stop fucking playing it. You know, if you can't spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes on an island trying to survive without your trigger finger itching because you're an impatient little shit whose parents don't love him, go play something else. Go play Minecraft. Go play Roblox. Go play your little children's games that require the attention span of children. This does not require attention span of fucking being an impatient ADD, fucking ADHD, OCD fucking child with like undiagnosed fucking mental disorders. Or a lack there of mental disorders to create an identity around, you know? It's not even that long. These games are short. But they just can't like be asked to be like a little patient and a little like careful and calculated about the way they want to do things. I mean, I don't know. I'd rather have one good fight where it's like, okay, even though we lost, at least we had, you know, a balanced, like, attempt at making the fight good instead of like, great, now we gotta rush over there because one dude decided to run over there and he's got the Spider-Man web slinger, so he's 300 meters ahead of us and he's fighting 4 people, and now he's screaming at the mic, yelling why we weren't there to catch him at the drop of a hat, you know? It's just the same fucking stupid little shits, dude. Good lord. It's like it's like a win-lose situation. You win because they put so much money into this that they keep this game fresh and it's like optimized to hell. The game hasn't crashed like freaking Dragon Age crashed and stupid Riders Republic crashed because I don't know what, but they have this shit optimized because it's a $1 billion money-making machine. But the people that are putting the money in it are just insufferable. I just cannot stand. It's not. It's one thing if I'd rather. I don't mind that. Like if they want to talk and be annoying and shit, if they play, fine, play. But if they're not going to talk and they're going to play, like it clearly shows like their mental state and their age. It's frustrating because it's like all that time I spent getting the guns, getting the wood and the brick, and then we run over there and everyone's dead and I'm fighting by myself thinking the other guy's reviving the teammate, and then I die and it's like, well no, everybody already died. Because they're stupid. Because they pick fights, they can't fight. You shouldn't be picking fights in this game. You shouldn't. Unless you're on PC and you have like $1 million computer with like the best refresh rate and all that stuff, because once you get to a point, once the game gets to like a certain skill level, that's what it comes down to. If you're playing on the Switch, you're playing on the Xbox, you're playing on the PS4, you will not be able to compete with a $1 trillion computer that doesn't stutter at all, that once you push play, it loads you into the lobby. You're like the first person to load in while all the 99 other people load in, you know? So when you edit stuff and switch stuff, everything's just so much smoother. It's pointless, you know? Because this game made a handful of people famous, and now everybody just oversaturated the streaming market and wanted to become famous. When everyone wants to become famous, then nobody gets to become famous. You know, when everybody tries to do the exact, it's like it's like art. You know, everybody's trying to be a SoundCloud rapper. Everybody's trying to have a band. Everybody wants to make it big. Big things coming soon. Big things coming soon. Every stupid Instagram profile of a band that once we learn our instruments and learn what music is and how to write the word music and, oh, there are notes? What are notes? You know, then yeah, we're going to be the biggest band in the world. We're going to be famous. Everybody's just trying to cut corners, trying to be famous. So everyone wants to be famous off playing a video game. And that's why it's created this like shit culture, and not just community, but such a shit culture. Little stupid fucking turds dancing. The only good thing about the kids doing Fortnite dances in the malls is that it ensures that some weirdo isn't going to kidnap him. Basically, it's all it. Everyone has a podcast. Everyone, yes, everyone's got a podcast. Everyone's a streamer. Everyone's a photographer. Everyone's a musician, an aspiring artist. Everybody's a director. And it's cool. Everybody gets to do everything they want to do. But when everyone does it, it's just no longer unique or special or worth anything anymore. The reason all those famous Fortnite streamers aren't famous anymore is because there are other people trying to desperately fill those slots. They're less skilled, they're less charismatic, they have less interesting personalities. The people are tuning into them because of their consistency and whatever garbage it is. So some of the top streamers just are also suffered from the oversaturation of everything. This game has suffered from the oversaturation of everything in its own way. I mean, if it didn't have the trajectory it had 3 years ago, we'd just be getting skins like this. This is what the whole shop would look like. Like this, maybe like this. Yeah, just these. Just these skins. But, oh, they took them out. Oh, cool, they took out the Naruto. They wouldn't have all the collaborations. There would be no Spider-Man. The Rock's face wouldn't be in here, It wouldn't be as optimized, but it'd probably still work well, but it's just people ruin other people's fun because their idea of fun sucks. That's what it is. Their idea of having a good time is shitty. It's not fun. It may be fun to them because their brain isn't developed. So yeah, that's one thing. But it's just not fun. It's not fun playing babysitter with this shit all the time because the parents don't want to teach them. The parents don't want to parent them. It's like the beginning of the pandemic. It's like, oh, my kid's schoolwork is too tough. Okay, so you're not smart enough to do your kid's schoolwork, right? Or their homework. But yet you're smart enough to understand more about virology and diseases than the CDC and doctors and nurses. So what is it? Are you not smart enough to teach your kid 4th grade division, or are you smarter than Dr. Fauci? What is it? It's neither. It's these parents are just pieces of shit, you should have kept your legs closed, you should have fucking worn a condom, you should have swallowed these pills, you should have done so much stupid shit, and now other people have to suffer for it. So instead of parenting, here's $10 $8, get the fuck out of my face while I drink my beer. That's all it's come down to. I'll be right back, hold on. Oh my god, fucking mistakes, dude. I'm smarter than Dr. Fauci, JK. That's what people think. I'm right. Yeah, it's true. That's why they say people who know nothing think they know everything. And the people who know things understand how little they know. I got that Jedi the Jedi just the midichlorians. Got the midichlorians. Midichlorians on deck. Okay. Alright, I have like, yeah, I need Jedi juice too. Holy shit, man. It was just, I honestly, I fell for that Dragon Age game so hard, and then it started crashing, and it just like, it tore me down, and then that Rocket League, like, I should have just stayed on Rocket League. Nothing happened to Rocket League, and then I started loading this game up, and it was like, breaking, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And then, just a snowball effective. I miss the days of when people would shut up and listen even for a little. Oh yeah, people now, they don't listen to listen, they listen to respond. That's how it is now. Ever get in like an argument over text messages with the ex-girlfriend? And you're just, it's just like, okay, I'll talk to you later. And they're just like, "Cat." That's my fault, I said squads. You know, it seemed like a good idea. And it is a good idea. Because this season's over. I just wish, hey, look at what it's doing. The bus is floating through the air. Everyone's flying. And it's gonna load me at the end of the route. And then the team's like, are you here? Oh no, look, it crashed. Yay! It won't even load me into the game.